So hello guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to show you these two laptops. This one is Dell Latitude 7480 and this is Fujitsu laptop which is LifeBook E457. So we are going to talk about the specs and what are the other things here. So let's talk about it. So talking about the display resolution, so display is IPS LCD non-touch. As you can see, it cannot be touched here, and it is 1080p display. So you can see this is 1080p display, and it supports Windows HD color settings, which is HDR capability here. And this one is more darker and more sharper as compared to the Fujitsu one. Now here we have Fujitsu, and let's talk about display. So this is the display resolution, which is 768 pixels. And if we talk about the Windows HD color settings, so there are no HDR video capability here. And display is way uh, like it is like TN display, so you cannot you will get poor visibility on either side. Where on Dell Latitude you won't get those things. Talking about the processors, so both are from 7th generation processors. As you can see, this one has Core i5 and this one has Core i7. Both have 8 GB of RAM, and the RAM clock speed is more as compared to the Fujitsu one. And if you see the max clock speed, which is 2.9 on Dell Latitude, here on the Fujitsu it is 2.7 gigahertz, and they both have Intel HD graphics 620 with 128 MB of RAM. And talking about the storage is almost same here on both devices. If we talk about the storage, so storage is 238 GB SSD, which is Western Digital storage. And from here we have Samsung SSD. Both are currently running Windows 10 Pro, and this is the last major update for the Windows 10. So these both devices contain Windows 11, as you can see on this side too. Here I'm going to show you the startup of these devices. This one supports UEFI and this one supports legacy BIOS boot. So I think this one will be more faster as compared to this one. So let's check. So here 3, 2, 1. You can see the display. How weird is that? I think this is TFT display here, and you can see the whole clear display. And Fujitsu first turned off, and it is restarting again. And here Fujitsu logo appeared. Here it is still booting. Okay, now it shut down, and now it has been booted. So this one is technically faster because of the UEFI, but this doesn't have that support right now because I don't know how to go to the UEFI mode. So I will just stick with the legacy one. So this one is technically way slower as compared to this one, which is just way faster. And let's wait until it goes. And now it booted, but it will take some time to get on a home screen. So this is the keyboard layout of Dell Latitude. This is the keyboard layout of Fujitsu. Okay, so you can see that I have a new battery here, which is 60,002 milliwatt per hour, and now it has 47 remaining charge cycle. And here we have Fujitsu battery, which has 2000 more as compared to Dell one, but it has less charge cycles here. So this one is technically around 56% charging capacity of battery health, and this one has 76% battery health. So they're technically not giving better battery life here. So you can see it. This was the sound of Dell Latitude. Now let's check the Fujitsu one. And this was the Fujitsu, which I think it has no bass here, but the Dell Latitude one has the bass. The speakers are here, which is very small one here, and for Dell Latitude, these are the speaker, I guess. Talking about the build quality, so Dell is having like rubber like texture here, so it feels so grippy on when moving my finger right like this. So it has rubber like material here, but on Fujitsu it is purely plastic. Like you can hear the texture here. This is purely plastic, and with the red accent going on around. If you see the thickness, the Fujitsu laptop is way more thicker as compared to the Dell Latitude. And if you see the Dell Latitude is on top, so Fujitsu is way thick as compared to the Dell Latitude. Talking about the back of the design, so this is the Dell Latitude and this is the Fujitsu. And I think Dell gets way warm on the back here, and this is the design, very clean, plain, and have the vents all over here. Here, there is a vents here, and the Latitude branding with the modeling. And this is the design of the Fujitsu laptop, and this is not getting warmer, and I think which is they have good amount of heat dissipation here. As you can see, there is a vent here, and this is the vent here, and I think this is also the vent. And there are some compartments. I think this is the battery compartment, so you can lift the battery out of there. And these are all the air filters and everything else. Talking about the port selection, so you get two 3.5 jack port with the two USB type A port, and also lock feature, and I think this is the hard disk compartment, and these are more ports, so you get three USB type A port with Ethernet cable and HDMI port. I think this one is SD card slot, I think, and this is the port here for ventilation and charging port. And this one is way heavier as compared to the Dell. Port selection on Dell Latitude is also nice here. So first of all, you can see charging port and USB Type C port, which Fujitsu don't have, an HDMI port and two USB Type A port. On the other side, you have 3.5 jack port, and you have SIM card slot, which is regional wise, and this is SD card slot, and another uh, type A port, and we have Ethernet cable port here. So these are the features. So I think for practicality wise, I think you should go with the Fujitsu, but if you want Type C port, so you can go with the Dell Latitude, and both are from 2017. So which one of the devices you liked? I think you like the devices. Hope you like the video. Please share and subscribe and comment to my channel, and I will see you soon. Thank you.